Hey, so I just moved into my new apartment because, you know, the school year's starting again soon, which means back to studying, no more fun, no more sleeping, back to vampirism, I don't know how to say that word, vampirism, and back to crying. And yes, I'm in the kitchen because it has really, really good lighting. Don't make fun of me. Don't make me cut you. So it's the week before school starts, and yeah, my school is kind of special because we start school a little later, but that's also because we're just so boss, so we get like a longer summer break, you know? Yeah, whatever. And you know, people start coming back, you know? The seniors are like, yes, it's my last year of school, yes! The juniors are like, oh my god, I heard this is the hardest year! The sophomores are like, I survived. And the freshmen, the freshmen, they're hella annoying. I mean, they're not all annoying, it's just, you know, the ones that are still in high school mode, but they're in college now. I don't blame them, because, you know, college is completely different from high school. In high school, everything was in order, you didn't have to pay for anything, you just went to school, you hung out with your cliques, and then you went home. So they gotta learn, you know, the system of how it works here, but before they actually learn it, they're still kind of ignorant. Why do I say that? So today I was heading to the gym, you know, and my school, its main mode of transportation is bicycle. Like, you literally can cross town on a bicycle in about 10 to 30 minutes. But I'm biking to the gym, and because my school is based on bikes, there's actually roadways, like two-way lanes made for the bikes. It's roadway and bike road, you know what I mean? It's not even just a lane anymore, we get a freaking road. And as I'm rounding a curve, I see up in front of me a crosswalk, and these people just cross the street, and I'm like, alright, that's fine, you know, that's totally fine, they're just crossing the street, it's whatever. And it's a massive group of people. I'm not really worried, but as you start stepping back on the curb, they start like bunching up, and eventually they take up the whole roadway. They don't take up half of it, or else I could just like go around them, you know? They take up the whole road. So I'm you know, speeding towards them, and I'm just like, wow, these guys do not know how the roads work around here. So I ended up having to like go all terrain and get on the dirt and just like zoom past them, and then as I'm passing I hear like, why is it, oh god, what the hell? I mean, normally people, they would just like travel in a line on the roads because they know bikes are coming, but of course they're freshmen, so they don't know that this place is bike based, so they're just like, oh hey, what up bruh, what up bruh, alright, let me just stand next to you, oh hey girl, come stand next to me, let's form Red Rover so nobody can get past us, you know what I mean? But at least that was over once you get past them. At one point I ended up behind like a group of bikers, and they were all girls. I don't know why I had to point that out, but they're all girls. And what they did was, they were biking, but they were biking side by side, and they took up the whole road. And I can't even get around them anymore because there's no all-terrain for me to drive on, you know? And they're just going at about 5 miles an hour, and they're just chatting like, oh my god, you look so cute on your bike, oh my god, you look cuter on your bike. And I'm just like, oh my god, get the hell out of the way. I mean, you bike to get places fast, right? So you should be biking, and if you can keep up at a reasonable speed, then talk. But if you're just gonna talk and basically bike slower than a turtle, why don't you just get off your bike and walk and talk and just move off to the side so I can like get on with my life. It's like a rap song right there. If you gonna talk and bike, why don't you get off that bike and walk and talk off to the side so I can go and get on with my life, you know, for sure. So I get to the gym and I'm parking my bike. Yeah, we actually park our bikes here. And as I'm walking into the gym, I see this group of people just, you know, off to the side, and I overhear the conversation. It goes this little something like, oh my god, are you going to a party this weekend? No, I didn't hear about any party. Oh really? I really want to go to a party. But we didn't even hear about any party. I know, but it's college. We're supposed to party like every weekend, right? What? On my weekends, I study all day because I have a midterm 2 weeks into the quarter. And there's so many of them walking around at night, like it's literally 12 a.m. and they're all still walking around. In about a week, you're gonna be too tired to walk anywhere. But you know, freshmen aren't all bad. I mean, a lot of them have their stuff together, you know, like they know what's going on, they know what to expect, and they got their stuff ready. They're just hanging around now. And to end this video, here's some tips for all you freshmen out there who still need a little guidance. 1. Avoid the bookstore at all costs. Seriously. Anything they sell in there can be bought from other students for about half the price. Number 2, sit in front. When you're in the classroom, sit in front. Even if the professor's a little bit intimidating, it lets the professor know you, you know, so that you feel more comfortable to be able to talk to him, you know, ask him questions. It's just better if you sit in front, as opposed to like all the people that are sitting all the way in the back and they can't even see the board. Number 3, know your TAs. Seriously, go to, if not all, most of their office hours. Get to know each and every one of your TAs because they're the ones doing the grading. One time I was taking my core classes, right, and I did really bad on the first midterm, and after that I just kind of went to my TA's office hours every single day when she offered it, you know, and over time she got to know me, she got to know the kind of person I was, you know, not saying like on a deep level, but she just knew that I was a good worker because I just went to her office hours. I didn't even ask her questions. I just sat there and did homework. And whenever I had a question, I asked her, or like when other people had questions, they asked her and I could listen in. But I just basically sat there and did homework. And she saw me, and come final time, I didn't do so well either. But I got a C in the class. Number 4, do all the odd problems in your textbook. It doesn't matter if the teacher assigned homework problems or not. Do all of the odd problems in your textbook, or just as much as you can, so that at least you know that you can check in the back of the book to see if you got your answer right. And then if you do get it right, do it over and over. And try not to look at the examples in the book, because it leads you to this idea that you understand how to do it, but when it comes midterm time and you don't have your textbook to draw examples from, you're not going to get it. So do like 2 using examples, but the rest of them, don't look at your examples. Number 5, make lots and lots of friends. College is part academic and part connections. When you graduate and you're looking for a job, connections plays a big part in the job that you're gonna get, and also the study groups that you can make and all the people you'll get to meet from making friends. I don't see how that could end badly. Number 6, this is the most important one. If you see me around, swipe me into the dining comments. I miss that place so much. All that food, and it's just sitting there, and it's so good, and you don't even have to cook anything, and it's just like, now I have to cook everything on my own. I'm just like, oh my god, the easy. Instant noodles can only last you for so my dinner! Oh, broken.